Well, welcome to the sidelines, everybody. What an exciting evening. And we have a little bit more excitement for you. Maybe Amy Johns, Associate Superintendent of the Catholic Schools Office. Amy is much smarter than all of us. So welcome to the sidelines, Amy.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, I know we've talked before, and it's always great to have somebody down from home office and joining us. But you have a long tradition here on the sidelines at Bishop Dwenger football games. Tell us a little bit about that.
I did. I feel like I've grown up at these ball games. It started from before I was born with my dad coaching, starting out as assistant coach, then a head coach, and then retired and AD. So, Dwenger and the sidelines and the basketball court's been home for years. 40 plus years now.
And I know you just told me that you were a 95 graduate of Bishop Dwenger, so that's pretty amazing too. It seems like a long time ago, right?
It does. It does. I'm like, every time I see, my classmates and their kids coming up through the grades, and how can we be that old? Where did the time go? Didn't we just graduate? So yeah.
Well, you gotta have a good feeling, or a good feeling about you with all the impact that you've had over the years. Whether it be at St. Charles or Bishop Dwenger, and then now down at on the diocesan level. Isn't that pretty amazing? It
is amazing, I guess would be the word I would use. It's a privilege every day to be able to work in the diocese, to work with the kids, the teachers, the principals. I'm very blessed. Some of the kids that I had in second grade, I had again in junior high, and then I had again at Dwenger. So I got to watch these kids grow up from 7-year-olds to be, high school graduates and move on to college. So it's really neat to watch them, grow in their faith, grow academically, and see what they are today.
Yeah, and so a lot of times, I grew up in our side of the diocese, and we don't really hear a lot about what's going up in Michiana and the South Bend side of the diocese. What's that experience been like for you traveling about here?
I've gotten a lot of miles on my car, that's for sure. But it's been a lot of fun. I love visiting the schools. That's probably the highlight of the job, is getting out and doing school visits and talking with the teachers and the students and getting into the classrooms, meeting the principals, seeing what the needs are at all the different schools. For 43 schools, we have a lot of varying needs, varying people that we service, that we meet, different populations. It's been a lot of fun to see what makes each school special. And to meet the kids that make the whole thing tick and work. It's wonderful.
Well, that's quite a. It seems like me like just a lot going on. How do you guys keep control over all of that?
Control, geez.
Just keep it all straight.
My calendar. My calendar. I get to work with Marcia Jordan, and she and I work really well together, and it's a privilege to work with her. With her years of experience, I've learned so much from her. And Carl Lush, both of them. Carl being my former teacher from Dwenger. It's been a lot of fun, and I think the three of us work well together, and I hope that's evident in the schools and with the principals.
Well, I would think so. All the reports and the things that I see, man, it's just really wonderful. We're blessed to be in this diocese and everything that goes on. One thing before we wrap this up, I would be really remiss to not thank you and just say how proud of you for being the Bishop Dwenger Alumna of the Year.
It's very humbling. It's an honor. A school that I love so much, that's given me so much. It's humbling.
So we just want to congratulate you on that. And really at Redeemer Radio, it's a partnership. So it's a partnership between, Bishop Dwenger, also between the diocese. And so we like to spend some time, halftime during these football games, talking about all the great things that go on non-football related. And you're one of them. So thank you very much, Amy Johns, for all that you do. And thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you. And thanks, Redeemer.
Yes. With that, guys, this has been Nick Gray, joined by Amy Johns for our VIP halftime show. Back up to you.